All right, hello, Love Tribe. Welcome back to Abundant Insights. Today, we're going to get into a message from and with the angels using the messages from the Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. So, if you're down for a collective oracle and tarot message with some angelic guidance, stick with me. I'm Dil Divine, your friendly neighborhood queer muse, oracle, and spirit guide. And I love how when I split the deck, where I last left off, and I did cleansing shuffles before I started the reading. We have Daniel with I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Now we left off there, so we may not have to count that one since it's part of the cleansing shuffles. But the cut I just did in front of the camera, and it opened right up to Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So, okay, now we're gonna get a fresh shuffle for y'all on camera. But with that cut, I do feel as though it's building off of the encouragement and prompting that even got me to show up on camera today, building off of this Taurus season vibe. Consistency is the name of the game. And this is going to take intentional, I want to say action and perseverance that also is repeating, it seems like, this season as we transition out of the Aries season fire sign energy. And fire is the fastest element. It's typically like now, manifest it now, magic now. I've got the power. I can feel it. Why isn't it here yet? Coming into an Earth season, um, Earth in this context being the densest element, if you will, thus taking the longest to physically like physical stuff takes the longest to reach us. It takes the longest to quote unquote come into form because it is form. And this is basically inviting us and asking us to apply our magic, apply our fire in a consistent way. So rather than being a huge burst of flame like an explosion, can we be, can we consistently show up and tend our fires? Can we consistently keep the fire going, like stoke it, provide it firewood, kindling. Sometimes that's just giving it space to breathe, right? Because you don't want to overload it or overwhelm it. I'm not an expert in building literal fires, but from what I've observed from friends and acquaintances over the years is, they don't throw all the wood on all at once. They add in um, intentionally and step by step and build it over time as well as keep it at a manageable rate, a sustainable rate. I just saw 244 on the timer. So there is this intention and this invitation to consistently stoke and fuel the fire and manage, maintain, and sustain it. This is a next level. For some folks, take this as if this resonates. This is the next level. I want to say spiritual alchemical assignment infusion, like working with elements that are often considered quote unquote opposed or at odds more often and bringing and finding the harmony and the powerful beneficial coexistence and relationship that can exist between them, because sometimes we can think about fire and earth competing, where fire is trying to burn everything down and the earth is trying to smother it out at its best, at its best, at its worst in conflict, and now bringing them together for the sustenance and provision, let alone the prosperity of life and life force energy. So yeah, that felt like a pure channel. So we're cooking with gas already. So thank you, Holy Spirit and guides. Um, let's get some cards on the table and see what our angels have to say. Let's jump into this. So please, holiest angels and guides, how would you like to guide this card reading today, building up the channel message we've received thus far? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we have Indriel. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Okay, so if I were to read that in a way that's inclusive, you are a light worker. You are a spiritually divine being with a mission, with missions, with purpose, with purposes. God, the universe, source, divine, your holiest self needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel, like a heavenly guide, like a heavenly messenger, like a heavenly uplifter and servant upon the earth and all of her inhabitants. So, baseline, this is a message that I mean, calling it right out from the jump, this is awesome. That if you're still rocking with me and tuned in, you're likely you may identify as an earth angel connected with the angelic realm, feeling a lot of love and closeness with angels and angelic energies. Breathing into the heart, allowing this angelic energy to wash over us, remembering to ground, especially as we channel your transmissions, your connection with divinity and energy may be flowing a little bit more vibrantly at this time in this now, and spirits saying yes, this is a sign and testament to how connected, how anointed, how purposeful you are, as well as a reminder to practice the breath so that you can land and ground and center yourself, so that you can apply these blessings, this intuition, these downloads, this guidance, this wisdom, this magic in the most harmonious of ways. They want me to shuffle to get one more supporting message. So I'm feeling this is grounding in with Indriel, accepting and owning your power, the fact that you're powerful. Reminding me of the Magician card from yesterday. Okay. Now we have Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. And they want me to stop there with the bottom of the deck. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Shanti. Okay, so we had Layla inviting in meditation, reflection, and Shanti inviting us to accept and embrace tranquility and peace. Okay, so even with this light worker call, I do feel like it's a call. Spirit is inviting us baseline. Take intentional time to calibrate your energy and recalibrate to harmony and peace. To come back into the breath and give yourself moments of intentional stillness, of intentional solitude. Solitude to connect with your holiest self, go inward, and then to also call upon your holiest guides, your holiest ancestors, your holiest tribe, your holiest angels and guardian angels, those assigned to you. Let them receive any and everything that comes to mind and heart. I'm feeling allow yourself to really freely reflect and connect with them, to let things go, to release them, as well as especially visualize and imagine what you really want, what you really seek to manifest. Visualize and imagine a life of peace, a life of fulfillment that is grounded in serenity, quote unquote, the good life as you would like to define and experience it. Vibrationally go there. And I mean visualize experiencing it. It's cliche when you, however, I'm going to say it out loud for the purpose of this. If your mind starts to drift and starts to jump to the how, balance, okay, keep your notebook nearby. If you receive, inspired messages and downloads, note them, jot them down. Okay, if some of the how comes to you quite naturally as some action steps, some baby steps, some things to do or try, co-create, write it down, jot it down, and then let it go, and then come back into the imagination, and then come back into the enjoying and the embodiment of the life that you're doing. See yourself, whatever those steps were, visualize them joyfully. Get to the full extent that you can in your imagination, and then let it go. It's time to imagine and really embrace vibrationally your most amazing life yet, and not be stuck on the how every 5 seconds, trying to micromanage divinity, trying to micromanage energy, trying to micromanage the manifestation. It's like visualize up until the point that you can, visualize a beautiful, grandiose, amazing, fulfilling, joyful life. But do not get caught up too much in the practicality. Don't get mired in overwhelming details. This is a time to really daydream and co-create in that imaginative astral realm with your guides from a beautiful, nourishing, cultivating place. All right, come back for part 2. We're going to get into the tarot.